Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today is another Crocktober Crockpot meal. Today I am sharing a dessert. Now this video is not only part of Crocktober that I've been posting. I think I missed one day and today is the 7th, is it? 7th, so I've had 6 different recipes. I will have that playlist linked in the description box if you want to check out all the other Crocktober meals that I'm posting. But this video is also in collaboration with many talented YouTube ladies. I have put out a collab back in, I want to say, end of August, and invited anybody who wished to share some of their fall baking. It can be really anything as long as it's fall related and maybe a form of a sweet treat. So I chose to do one for the Crockpot, and I will be making a pumpkin cobbler, and here are the ingredients. But before I get started, I just want to mention that there will be a playlist link down below, so make sure you check out all the ladies that are participating. That will be linked in the playlist. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, I've been on YouTube for a while. This is my brand new channel. I have decided to separate my other channel that I have, that was Domestic Diva 76. Now that one has stayed as a DIY channel, and I had created a home channel and a cooking channel separately just in July. So I've been slowly growing it, and so if you're not subscribed, I would love it if you join my YouTube family. I'm obviously right in the middle of Crocktober, but there are going to be plenty of new recipes and what's for dinners coming in November and December, as well as more holiday content. So if that's something that interests you, I would love it if you press that subscribe button and a notification bell. So without further ado, let's get started with recipe, and I will have the recipe linked down below. So I'm going to start with with my dry ingredients, as I spill my milk inside my dry ingredients. So I've got a cup of flour in here, and then I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, 3/4 of a cup of granulated white sugar, and then 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice, and I will have that linked in the description box as well. I make my own. So now I'm going to mix all of this together, and then I'm going to set it aside. I like having pumpkin spice on hand during this season. I like sprinkling it over my coffee, even over my vanilla yogurt. It just tastes really good on many things. So now that I mixed that up, I'm gonna set it aside, and now I'm going to mix my wet ingredients, and that's gonna be pumpkin, which I have half a cup, and this handy dandy tool is from Pampered Chef. And then I'm going to add 1/4 cup of milk, and it asks for vegetable oil. I don't have any vegetable oil, but I do have coconut oil, and I use that a lot in my baking, so that is what I'm using here. And you need 1/3 of a cup. And then you will also need to add a teaspoon of vanilla, and then you mix it all up. Do you guys like pumpkin things? It is one of my favorite fall desserts. is pumpkin pie. Last year I made these really delicious pumpkin cupcakes, which were pretty high up there with as far as great dessert. I can link that video in Eye in the Sky if you want to check it out. So now I'm going to add my wet ingredients into my dry ingredients. And you want to mix it up until a thick batter is formed. I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, so it's like that now. And now I'm going to get my crock pot ready. And I'm using my smaller crock pot. And I am going to line it with parchment paper. And then I'm going to add my batter to it. There we go. So now for the topping, you need half a cup of sugar, white sugar, half a cup of brown sugar, quarter cup of chopped pecans. Mix it all up. So this recipe by any means is not healthy with the amount of sugar that goes into it, but I'm sure the kids will love it. So I'm going to spread it over the top. And now I'm going to pour, I boiled some water, cup and a half of it. And you want to pour it over the whole thing. I'm going to cover it up. And then I'm going to, so you don't want to stir once you pour the water. Do not stir. And I'm going to cook it on high for 1.5 to 2 hours. So I'm going to have to set my Siri on, because this one I can set on, I can only set it at 4 or 6 hours on high, or 8 to 10 hours on low. But I'm going to set it for 4, and I'm going to turn my timer on Siri. So it reminds me at 1.5 hours, and then go from there. So it's been about 1 hour and 45 minutes. And here it is. So I'm going to turn it off. And I have some ice cream. I'm going to use the Quartas French vanilla to serve it with it. So here it is. I'm not 100% sure if this is the consistency that it's supposed to be, but I did try it a little bit and it does taste really good. So make sure you check out the playlist for other creations, baking recipes, because there's gonna be plenty for you to choose from. And if you're stopping by my channel for the very first time, I would love it if you consider subscribing, pressing the notification bell, and sticking around for what's coming up. So until next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching.